Hey, Don the Laser Coach here, and in this video I want to talk a little bit about Q-switch lasers and what they're good for and what they're typically used for. So when a laser is Q-switched, it's delivering the energy in nanoseconds, which is 1,000,000 times a second. So it's super fast. I don't know how anything pulses that fast. But when that's done, the energy to tissue is predominantly photoacoustic. So it's these shock waves that will break up the ink in a tattoo or break up pigment that will then get absorbed by the body. So the wavelengths that are typically used in a Q-switched laser are 1064, 532 nanometers. Those wavelengths are used for other applications and long pulse and short pulsing and all that. But when Q-switched, that's a very common laser to buy that has those two wavelengths. Because what they'll do is they'll take the 1064, because it's very nearsighted when it comes to melanin, and use that if treating darker tattoos, so you're not getting too much absorption of melanin where it just gets too hot, to break that up. And for like a dark black tattoo, dark blue, if people are trying to treat red tattoos or similar to red colors, they'll flip it to the 532, which is half of 1064. They call it a frequency double jag. And that puts you in the green part of the spectrum, so that part of the energy, since it's in the green, it's highly absorbed in its complementary color of red, so it really helps getting those red colors out. So typically used for tattoos and also for treating pigmented lesions, and those, it's very popular in the Far East for treating Asian skin for pigmented lesions that can hyperpigment really easily with other treatments. So it's the safest way to treat those skin types for pigmented lesions. So now if you're going to do a lot of tattoo removal, that's your thing, that's your business, you're going to need a laser with 2 extra wavelengths, because that will put you in the part of the spectrum where you can get out other colors. So there's a couple of ways you can do that. There are certain lasers that are just 1064, 532 combos, and have these dye kits, and that will give you the ability to access a couple of other wavelengths, but there's some limitations on that, and then you have to deal with the dye kits. Or you can buy a dedicated laser with 4 specific wavelengths, and that will get as good tattoos out as good as you possibly can. But you want something that's powerful, got high peak power, big spot size, fast, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I hope that shines a little light on that. I hope you'll subscribe to my YouTube Laser Coach channel. Check out my website at lasercoach.com, and reach out if you'd like to discuss any of this. Thanks.